Hey, this is Sam Hain, and I have more movies to talk about. Um, I Know What You Did Last Summer. That was a good movie. Their sequels was like right behind each other, and they was connected. And I like movies that's actually have connections with the other sequels to the movie. Then it makes sense, because if you throw off a sequel to something different, you lose the audience of saying what the sequel is supposed to be about. If it has no connections to the rest of the sequels, it's like a standalone movie. But I like sequels better than standalone movies. If they make sequels of, and they make a sequel to be by itself, I like this. I Know What You Did Last Summer, Urban Legend 1 and 2. Remember the movie Urban Legends? That was another good movie. It kind of explored urban legends, that the history of urban legends, and how a person can make it. It was showing that the killer was making urban legends into reality, and which was a good. It was a good movie. The second one, it was kind of not about urban legends, but it still at the end it showed a character from the first one. The killer from the first one was on the second one. I thought they could team up together and be on a third one, but the third one was, they changed to Bloody Mary, which was like that one. It was kind of like a standalone movie, and let's see, I'm a little tired too. There's a lot of movies out there that I like, and I like a sequel like Wrong Turn. Wrong Turn was another one that has sequels that connected with each other. The main ones that connected with each other is, well, all of them connected, but they did the last two of them. They were like pre-sequels. So I like that. I like when they do that. If they go do another sequel, they can do a pre-sequel. They can do many pre-sequels they want to. I won't mind if they do the next Halloween. You know, they should do a Halloween pre-sequel, and a Friday 13 pre-sequel, and a Nightmare on Elm Street pre-sequel. To show exactly what led up to that event, like stories that they didn't show on there. They should do pre-sequels of Halloween, Friday 13, and Nightmare on Elm Street, even Hellraiser. All the movies they should have a pre-sequel, because pre-sequel helps kind of build a past to the movie, like it give it more of a story. Like like for example, what happened on well, you could say Rob Zombie Halloween is sort of like a pre-sequel, because they kind of show story. They show story that show Michael growing up in a insane asylum. It's sort of like a pre-sequel, sort of way. And they should do it with Friday 13 to show the life of how Jason's life was, and up until he drowned, or or somewhere how I connect the first Friday 13 to a pre-sequel. They should do like a story, like a backstory. Same way with Nightmare on Elm Street, they should do a backstory. Friday 13. They should do backstories. Um, 'Cause I like backstory too, like the Texas Massacre. That backstory, it was good. It was kind of giving you ideas of what transpired before the actual movie. And like I said, Texas Massacre, the new one that had came out, it was a sequel to the 1970, the very first Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and it was kind of good, but it had a lot of drawbacks on it. Like they ignored what happened on 2, they ignored what happened on 3, they ignored what happened on 4, they ignored what the rest of Texas Chainsaw Massacres. Which was a bad idea. I hate when movies do that. They should at least acknowledge some of the events of the movies. Like they maybe just talk about it, or somebody that was on the movie is on there, and mentioned about Leatherface, or try to make them connected, more connected than make it cut. Some like Halloween. They did Chainsaw Massacre just like they did Halloween with H2O. They didn't know the rest of the series, the past of Halloween, but acknowledge 1 and 2. Chainsaw Massacre acknowledged just 1 instead of the rest of the sequels. I don't like that. It kind of makes it like say the other sequels wasn't worth watching, but they all fall into history. So they all got some connection with it. And like 1, 2 of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, they showed on the second one, they showed the hitchhiker body all messed up, and he was used as a puppet. So because it's like they really connected. To movies. Like I said, I hope they start making pre-sequels. I just thought about that. They should start making pre-sequels to some of the big movies, like Halloween, Friday 13, and Nightmare on Elm Street, to show what transpired before the actual movie started. Like they should show when Freddy first got them demons inside him. They should show that instead of showing the flashback on 6. They should actually make a movie that chronicle his life before he became Freddy Krueger. Michael Myers' life before he became Michael Myers, the killer. And Jason, they should show what happened between 1 and 2 of Friday 13. I think they should show what happened between them two, like how Jason grew up, what happened to him, his life in the woods, and actually how many people he killed actually. Cause they missed some scene. They like between 1 and 2. Jason had killed some people between 1 and 2. He had to kill somebody. Cause 2 couldn't start killing people. They should show like in between. They should show where he started from, killing. Yeah, it'll be a good story because they kind of get. It'll be interesting because it'll get into like the backstory of Jason, and just to say if he died or not. Because my opinion, I don't think he died drowning. I think he died from the time he killed him on part 4. That's how he actually died. You see, let's see, last movie. Oh, I'm getting tired. Hatchet's another one. I like Hatchet. Hatchet went, Hatchet went in order. Like each movie, it chronicle what happened. They should show a pre-sequel for Hatchet. Uh, about how stories of people going to the woods and people die after the house caught on fire and Hatchet, oh, or Crowley died. They should show stories of when his ghost first appeared and start killing people. They should do that too. They should do a lot of that. If they keep the story going, but they add new depth. If they can't think of no ideas for further story, or they can just go back and do pre-sequels to some of the movies. It will make sense. It will kind of tie in with the first episode, or they like a story that happens in between. Like I was saying about Friday 13, and they should show what about Halloween, like when Laurie supposed died in a car crash. They should show that. They should show her give birth to Jamie. They should show, they should show the in-between stories that never been told, only talked about, but never shown. They should show stuff like that. I would love to see the stories of the untold stories in the horror movies, like The Thing, they pre-sequel. They did a good job of showing what happened before the dog came to the camp where Matt Reddy was at, and his crew on the Thing, and I like how they did a pre-sequel. They should start doing more pre-sequel. They should do a pre-sequel of Evil Dead to show what the professor, when he first came to the cabin, how his wife was possessed, what exactly happened, how he got possessed, and his wife got possessed, and what he had to do. They should show all that instead of just talking about it. They should actually show it, because it'd be interesting to see it instead of hearing little bits of details of what happened. I would like to see the whole story, like on Star Wars when Ben Kenobi said that Luke Skywalker, or I should say Anakin, was killed by Darth Vader. They actually show exactly in a pre-sequel what exactly happened. I like that because they make it more into a story instead of just bits and pieces. You don't know exactly what happened because it's just little bits and pieces of here and there what happened. And they should start doing pre-sequel for a lot of movies. Show what's going on. They should do a pre-sequel to what's the name of the movie? I can't think of the movie. Not the plane crash. I mentioned it earlier, but I can't think of the name of it right now. They should do a pre-sequel for that one too. And I gotta say that they should do pre-sequels to a lot of the good movies, like Hansel and Gretel don't really need pre-sequel because they kind of did a pre-sequel. They did it when they were little and they grew up, so they kind of did like the story for that one. And they should make other things also. They should make horror movie, more game movies, do games into movies. Like they should do Condemn. They should do They should do another Thing movie, like I said. But yeah, they should do another Thing movie to show exactly what happened after, or the first one after all the things were destroyed. Was he possessed by the Thing, or what? I mean, was he the Thing, or was he still human? It never really specified. They should make a movie that actually examines what happened and show, you know, what happened after the movie. It was very interesting because I like to see another sequel to The Thing because that was a good movie. And like I was saying, they should make a movie of Condemn, Deadly Premonition. They should do a movie of Dead Space, a live action movie of Dead Space. They should show, there's a lot of games they can make into movies. I would love to see as horror movies, not animated, but I want to see some live action one. They should do some more of them because there's like they should do Parasite Eve. I would love to see a Parasite Eve movie. It'd be very interesting. And there's a lot of games that they could make movies of. That would be very, very good. They should make a Splinter Cell movie. I would love to see a Splinter Cell movie. And they know what they should do. They should also make a pre-sequel to Splinter Cell game, like how he got into the agency, and I guess the first Splinter Cell do says that. Never mind. Oh, I should say they should make a pre-sequel though when he was the job he worked before he became Splinter Cell. They should show a pre-sequel that led up to how he became, you know, a Splinter Cell. And because I can't think of the name of the company he worked for at the moment. And they should do more, like I said, more game movies. I would love to see more game movies. They did a good job with Silent Hill. They did kind of a good job for just the first Resident Evil was the best. They're more like the game than the other ones. Well, I should say 1 and 2 was. Like I said earlier in my other video, the one before this one. Let's see. I'm gonna do more standalone videos like about horror movies, about this, about martial art, about wrestling, about heavy metal music, about my skull collection. I'm gonna do like standalone videos. I should say that movie for videos because let me get to talk about the item, you know, my hobbies. I can do my hobbies like. Each hobby will have their own video of me talking about it and what I think about it. Like I'm talking about horror movies right now. Next time I'm going to talk about action movies. You never know. And I heard they're making a new Jurassic Park. They're supposed to have some the sea dinosaurs, the ones that be in the ocean and stuff. Supposed to be on there. But actually, I haven't seen no. I seen a trailer, but it was okay. But the Godzilla trailer, I can't wait to see Godzilla too. I want to see the Godzilla. I saw the trailers of Godzilla. It like should be a good movie. And you know, they should show a pre-sequel for Godzilla too. If they come to think of it, to show exactly how he was created, and they should show him like growing into the Godzilla. They should show that. They like I said, pre-sequels come in handy, I guess, because when you run out of ideas, you have to make a backstory instead to show. If you have ideas, but then it seemed like it should, it wouldn't work for a sequel. You could use it for a pre-sequel, like building up to, like how, like, like how the box created. Well, they did show that on Hellraiser. They did show all that. Hellraiser had a pre-sequel of a sequel for the other pre-sequel. And, I'm getting tired. Like I said that, I guess I'm, be finished with it again. I'm losing my concentration. I'm tired. And, this is Sam Hayes saying, more horror to you. Horror movies rule, gaming rule forever, and we rule the world with a big scare. Hallelujah.